Good morning, everyone. It is a cold, frosty morning here in northern Michigan. There is frost on the ground. I don't know if you can see that. That's not fog this morning, that's frost. Well, there is some fog. But there's frost too. And it's pretty cold, but I am out walking. The faster that I walk, the warmer I get. So I have to walk fast today. So today is panning out to be a day around the house. Ed is taking a break from hunting today. He's going to stay home and take care of a couple of little things around the house and just, kind of putz around. And so I'm going to hang out with him. I have no calls to do today, so I have a little break too. So we're just going to kind of putz around the house. I do have some laundry piled up in my closet, clean laundry, that I need to put away, and I need to go through some more clothing items in my closet, and I have a big bag in my closet right now that I keep putting clothes in that are too big for me, and so I have to do a little bit of that today, and just one of those at-home days. Yesterday, I ended up getting past 12,000 steps. I was about, I think when I signed off, I had just over 10,000 steps, and we were at a gas station just leaving the restaurant, and I told Ed, when I get home, if it's not too dark, I'm going to go for a walk. And I ended up getting 12,300 and some steps by the end of the evening. So passed my goal, and I was happy about that. So got this cute furry jacket from Walmart. Look at it. It's cute. So I think I'll stay pretty warm. So I'm going to walk, and I will check in with you in a little bit. I forgot to add something. Yesterday, when I was in my home gym area showing you my weight routine, I filmed another video clip for Wellfit for the walking pad that they sent me. It's very portable and affordable. If you're looking for something to walk on during the winter months that is budget friendly and also doesn't take up a lot of space, this is a great little pad for that. So I'm going to roll that footage right after this clip in case you missed the first time that I did the review on it. So here goes. By the company Wellfit. I received this about a month or so ago, and I did a review on it. Well, while we're in the gym area, I thought I would go ahead and show it again in case you missed that video. Best thing that I like about this walking pad is that it does have a handle. I've had a walking pad that was just the walking pad with no handle, and I ended up getting rid of it because I did not feel secure getting on and off of it and walking on it. You can also very easily turn these little screws down here, lower this down flat, and then slide it under a bed for storage, which is another great thing about this walking pad. If you have a smaller space, if you're living in an apartment or you have a smaller house, you just don't have the room to have larger gym equipment, this is perfect because you can just slide it right under your bed. So I have this right now upstairs in our family room area, which is also my gym area. My grandkids were here over the weekend, and I was not able to get out and do my long walks that I normally do. We were all up here playing. They had stuff going on, and I was able to just come over here and get on this and walk and keep my eye on them at the same time, which is great. If you watch your grandkids during the day and you can't get out for your walks, get a walking pad that you can have. You can get them playing or watching a little show on TV and get your walk in. It really helped me over the weekend to be able to get some steps in. Like I said, I like the handle so I can feel safe climbing on and off. This does have a remote, and you can do everything right from the remote, or you can control it right from the display here, right on the handle. And I'm going to start it up, and it starts really slow. It goes at 0.6, which is really good because you don't want to start out running. You want to start out slow, and then you can slowly either use the remote or the buttons here to increase your speed. I'm using the remote right now to a 1.2 because I want to be able to talk comfortably to you. So there is a little tray here where you can put your iPad or your phone. You can have your earbuds in. You can be listening to music. You can be watching your favorite shows. It has this little emergency clip where you can clip it onto your clothing, and if you fall or stumble, it's going to pull out and it's going to shut off, okay? You have the ability to put this on an incline. It is manual, so I'm going to get down and show you that. It's very lightweight, so you don't have to worry about lifting on it. You just lift it, and where's the things at? They're right here. You just put it down like that, and then there's one on the other side, leg out. All right, and now you can walk on an incline. So perfect for small spaces, perfect if you have your kids at home or your grandkids. You want to be able to get your steps in while they're playing, you can do that. And then you can just fold it down and put it away. All right, let me show you real quick how to fold it down. It's very easy. First, I'm going to take it off of the incline, fold those under. There's these little screws on the sides. You just unscrew and drop it down like that. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It does have wheels in the front where you can pick it up and push it around if you want to roll it in and out under the bed. So that's my walking pad. I really enjoy walking outdoors. These are great if you have to be home, if the weather's bad, if it's too cold, if it's raining, or you're watching those grandkids, all right? I have a couple links and a code down below where you can go and shop this treadmill. They have two different heights, so if you're over 5'5", you can get the taller one. You can check that information out on the links down below, and there is a code where you can shop with a discount and get yourself a walking pad for this winter. So it is 10:45. I've already got 6,000 steps in for the day, so yay. I'm excited about that. Ed is outside right now blowing leaves, and when he gets done with that, I'm gonna see if he can make us some omelets. And I'm gonna show you a little side that I'm gonna have with my omelet today. This is very easy to make. It has protein in it. You can use it as a side to your meat, or you can use it as a snack during the day if you just wanna have a quick snack that has some protein. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. All right, so I have some cucumber slices here. These are the English cucumbers. You can use whatever kind of cucumbers you want. Some Good Culture cottage cheese. This is the lower fat, the 2%. Some everything bagel seasoning. And I have some bacon crumbles. All right. So I'm gonna take maybe a half a teaspoon of cottage cheese and put it on one of the cucumber slices. And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of everything bagel seasoning and just a few little bacon crumbles just to have a little bit of fat there. And that makes a very nice little snack or a nice little side dish. So I'm gonna make up the rest of these. I love cottage cheese. It's so versatile and it has a good amount of protein. Sometimes I just have it right on the side with some eggs, and that's really good too. But today we're just doing it a little extra special. We have it, a nice little crunchy, salty, satisfying little snack or a side to anything. This is my lovely espresso machine. It is a Breville. I will put the exact model down below if you're interested. I got it on Amazon. All right. So I've been using some coffee beans that I got from a Michigan business. It's in Traverse City. And let's see if I have the package down here. It's Higher Grounds coffee. It's very fresh. They have the roasting date on here. It's very important to use fresh roasted coffee beans for your espresso. I had to learn so much since I got this machine. In the beginning, honestly, I almost sent it back. I almost put it back in the box and sent it back, but I stuck with it. And now regular coffee, it's like not the same. It's just not the same. See if you turn this on. Now there's a lot to this. So when you turn it on, you have to let it warm up for about 15-20 minutes. And you can put your cups that you're gonna use on top, and this gets warm. So it warms up your mug and it feels nice and warm. And it's a vacuum sealed canister to keep my beans nice and fresh. They smell amazing. I have a little scale up here, a little coffee scale.
that I use to weigh out my beans. And I'm gonna weigh out exactly 18 grams of beans. It's gotta be precise. I'm telling you. It's a lot of fun. It's honestly become like a hobby to me. And I really enjoy it. So if you like fresh coffee beans and you grind your own coffee beans, get yourself one of these vacuum seal things. Oh, it keeps your coffee so fresh. All right. And then I have my little thing here that you put on this thing. I don't know the technical names. I know there are technical names to it, but you just do like that. And then, oh, I gotta put my beans in my grinder. That's really important. Let me get you a little bit closer here. All right, so you dump your beans in your grinder. All right, so you just grind your coffee here. Now I was weighing out and measuring afterwards and doing all that, but it was becoming a lot. So I just decided to not do that after. If I got 18 grams in there, it's gonna come out okay. This is a little wire, little whiskey thing, and you just gotta go in there and like even it out and get rid of any like empty dead space, you know, because we got to pack this down. So you got to make sure you get any like air bubbles or anything like that out of there. All right. Then use this little tamper and you tamp down and you make your coffee puck. It took me a while to get that part down, but it's okay now. Now I have my little coffee puck in here all ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna make an Americano. Americano is hot water with your espresso shot. I'm gonna be making a double shot and I'll be putting it in water. So I'm gonna put hot water in here first. This does have, it heats water and gives you hot water. It also has this little frother over here where you can froth your milk or steam it, make it nice and hot, but I'm just gonna pour in my half and half today. So I'm not gonna do that. All right, I got enough water in there, I think. So I'm gonna move this out of the way first. I'm gonna put this in here. While this is going on a double shot, I'm gonna run and get my half and half. Oh, by the way, the gauge here needs to go up and be up here in the espresso range. There it goes. I had a really hard time getting to that point, and now I'm there. Look at that. Yum, yum. All right, I got my organic half and half here from Aldi. And I don't have my spoon, hold on. I like to measure out my half and half. And I put about a tablespoon of that in here. There's so many different things you can do with these espresso shots. You can have just espresso. You can make lattes with frothed up milk. I've used my macadamia nut milk to do kind of what I did with the hot water and use that instead. There's so many things you can do. Iced coffee. It all starts with that fresh shot of espresso. And then, before I try it, you gotta clean it right away. There's a lot to this, all right? And I have this little thing over here for the pucks, and you just dump it in there, comes out, and then you gotta run some hot water, 1 shot worth, to clean it out. It's coming out with coffee grounds, you know, in it. So it's important to clean it right after you get done using it, or before you make your next cup. Hit that little button and let some water flow through it, because look at that. There is a big learning curve to this. Like I said, I don't have it completely down pat, but it's all about consistency, weighing, and doing everything the exact same way every time. So let's try it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. This coffee right here. I drank some this morning, don't get me wrong. I drink it first thing in the morning because I set that coffee every night to come on at 6 a.m. And that's the first thing I'm gonna grab because I like my coffee like right first thing. And this, you know, I have to turn it on, let it warm up for 15, 20 minutes, get all this stuff ready. You don't wanna grind your beans the night before. You wanna grind them right before you use them. And so this is usually my second cup of coffee of the day. And then sometimes I have some later. I did buy some decaf espresso beans for in the evening. I haven't tried them yet, but yeah, I love it. So I'm gonna drink this and I'm gonna see where my hubby is because I'm getting hungry.
This is my first meal. Ham and cheese omelet. Well, it's a Western omelet with green onions and green peppers and cheddar cheese. And then I got some of these little cucumber bites on the side.
So it is almost 1 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go into my closet and do some work. But I wanted to show you what I just prepped for dinner. We're gonna have fajitas tonight. Just got done cutting up some green pepper and onion. I also pulled some Egg Life wraps out of the freezer. I buy these a few packages at a time and keep them in the freezer. They freeze very well. They're made out of egg whites. They're a very good alternative to having a tortilla. The other day when I was at Sam's Club, I picked up a flank steak. I got it on a cutting board and I sliced it really thin in little like thin strips. I just put the meat in a Ziploc baggie. I put in some olive oil, some lime juice, and some of my taco seasoning that I make. I have a taco seasoning over on my website. It's really easy to make and I will link it down below. And also I put in some fresh garlic. So I'm gonna let this marinade all day while we get our stuff done. And I'll be back later to check in and let you know what's going on. Ed is going to griddle it all out on the griddle. I'll try to get some footage of that when the time comes.
All right, we are outside griddling the fajitas. Ed's got the onions and the peppers going. Getting ready to throw down the flank steak. Beautiful day here on the lake. We just got done putting away all of our outdoor solar lights and our like table and chairs and umbrella and all that stuff. Look at all that marinade.
It already smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Won't take long.
No, it cooks up super fast. We got the tortillas out here.
Mm-hmm.
We lay the tortillas on the griddle too and warm them up. I have the Egg Life wraps and he has the Mission Carb Smart tortillas or whatever they're called. Look at Sapphira. Dreaming of summer lake days. She wanted to go in the lake earlier and I wouldn't let her. It's just too cold. But look at her.
I think she likes it because it's cool.
Yeah. Funny. Oh my goodness. Yum. Can't wait. All right. I've got some Kobe Jack cheese and some guacamole. These are just the little like single serving packs. Some sour cream, some salsa. Oh, check it out. Did you try it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, babe. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll be back.
This is dinner. Check it out. I got a little sour cream on here. I've got some green peppers, onions, some of the fajita meat, and I've got some cheese. Got to put some cheese on there, you know, just got to do that. What's a fajita without a little bit of cheese? And then I'm also going to put a little bit of guacamole on each one of these.
Okay, so here's mine. I didn't want you guys wondering what I was gonna have. I think I'm gonna need to stretch my stomach out a little bit, but I'm gonna give it a good shot.
So we are going to eat our dinner, and then we're going to just catch a movie and relax for the rest of the night. So this meat on here is so good. Really good. Gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you real soon. God bless.